So today I'm going to be teaching you how to fold one of my really old models. It's called the Exploding Lotus Flower. A lot of you didn't have any complaints other than me sounding American, so I thought I'd just continue making videos this way because it's easier for me, and easier for me I guess means more videos for you, possibly. Alright, so I'm going to start by creasing the paper diagonally both ways, just so I can mark the middle. Okay, now we're going to fold all the corners to the center. This is called a blind space. Okay, now I'm going to unfold all of these and fold the corners back into the line that we just made. Alright, now using these corners as a guide, you're going to fold the paper directly up. This line going all the way down the center. And you're going to do the same with the top and make a rectangle. Okay, now you're going to fold each of these corners down diagonally and unfold. Fold back to here, rotate the paper, and then do it again. Okay. So now we've got this grid of squares that we've created. And we're going to fold these triangles on each of the four sides. And you should get a box shape. So slowly bring them all up. And you'll have a box. Okay, now what we have to do is do a water bomb base on each of these boxes, on each of these sides. So what a water bomb base is so you're gonna have to fold one side down diagonally, then on the other side, and then you're going to do both at the same time, and then squash it. And this is called a water bomb base, this shape right here. So you're going to do that on all four sides of the box, and then at the end the whole thing should lie flat. Water bomb bases. Next, what we're going to do is called a petal fold, which was one of my favorite folds when I was designing origami. So for this model I pretty much threw it everywhere. So you're going to make 12 petal folds on this side. So you can just start from the top, and a petal fold is basically folding this edge down to the center, and then that same edge to this center. And I guess it makes a petal of sorts. So then I'm going to do this with the next layer. And then the next one. And then by this point it's not going to want to lie flat, so you're going to have to let it spring up. Like this. So that's one side done. I'm going to repeat that on 3 other sides. And at the end you'll have a ton of petals. And it's a lotus flower, so I'm actually using petal folds to make petals for once. So there's all 4 sides done. And it's kind of all 3D now. So now we're going to flip the paper over, and we're going to do petal folds along each of these sides as well. So you're going to bring this edge to the middle. And then continue all the way around basically. That's pretty much the base of the model. From here, I just like to add little decorations, like, for example here, we can pull this paper out, and then we can close it back up, and then this part, I'm gonna fold this in half. I'm gonna sink it. And this step is really completely optional. I just think it makes the petals look better. So now I've sunk it. And then basically I'm gonna fold it back into where it was. Pinch it a little. So now with that sink you can kind of see the difference between the two. So there's this one, it has multiple layers going on. And then these. So you don't have to do it, but it's something I like to add. And then I'm going to repeat that on all sides. Some other optional things you can do. I also like to spread each of these apart and then just take this flap and fold it down. Like that. So over here, see how this flap already wants to come down? I just push it all the way down as far as it'll go, and then fold it back up. Now it looks like that on top. So that's our exploding lotus flower. So how do we make it explode? Alright, so I always start by taking these four on the bottom, these four petalfuls, and then I pinch them tightly together. I pinch it really hard just so the model wants to open up naturally. And then you're going to gather all of the top 8 points. The whole thing should click together almost. It'll look kind of like a lotus flower like that. Now at first it might not pop open because you kind of have to bend it back and forth until the paper in the middle gets fairly weak. And then once it's weak, it won't be strong enough. This bottom part won't be strong enough to hold it in this position, and it'll slowly want to peel apart and explode. Or bloom. I guess it could be a blooming lotus flower, but that's so boring. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna try to get it to bloom now. Just slowly wait. The stiffer the paper, the easier it probably is to bloom. I'm guessing. I haven't really experimented much. I usually fold it using just regular printer paper though. And sometimes it even pops up. This one's being really stubborn. Okay, so what else I also find helps to help make it explode is sometimes to just even poke a hole in the center of it. Like there. Basically anything to really wear down the center of the paper, I think, will help. Hopefully this thing will want to. Explode sometime soon. I mean, you can always use your hands, but that's boring. This is super disappointing. I just want to say thanks to everyone for helping me already get over 100 subscribers. So, yeah, that made me really happy. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Yep. Yay. Now I can be done with this. Okay. I feel so weird saying hello every time there's no